What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we got a little bit of a different video. I'm going to be doing a little review on the Ghost Welch flavored grape Welch flavored pre-workout. Picked it up today, figured I'd make a YouTube video about it because why not? It's a non-sponsored. I'm absolutely exhausted, so I figured I'd give you guys a really accurate and a really good representation of what I'm going to rate this pre-workout. I'm going to be rating it on three things: flavor, mental energy, what kind of mental focus this gives you to really boost your mental, and physical energy. So both, because you both kind of have a mental energy and a physical energy. Of course, you've got like brain fog if you're just really tired, not really in the zone. And then you got, that physical energy, that soreness or that weakness. So I'm exhausted all around, as you can tell. So I got your average shaker bottle here. I've got the pre-workout right here. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Thanks for tuning in, like and subscribe. Let's get right into the unboxing and the workout. Alright guys, as you can see, I haven't tampered with this in any way, shape, Alright guys, so as you can see, I haven't tampered this in any way, shape, or form. Haven't even cracked open the seal yet, as you can see. So if you're buying this, we're pretty much getting the exact identical product. So without further ado, alright, okay, damn. So it is definitely a strong grape flavor, a strong grape smell. Me personally, I am not a big fan of grape flavored things or grape flavored, just anything. But the other flavor was like a really sour lemon, and I know that when it comes to supplements, just in my past experiences, that the citrus and lemony sourness can get really too strong and really old. And as you can see here, I expected the powder to be purple, but it's more of like a red, more of like a dark, more of like a red. So let's get the scoop out here. Okay, pretty big scoop for a pre-workout supplement, but it's got 60 servings allegedly, and one serving size is half a scoop. That's how they get you with the scamming, because they tell you it's 60 servings, so you're like, oh, I got 60 of these. No, you got 60 halves, essentially, which is what I'm going to do, obviously. I'm taking all the plastic stuff out right now. Oh, nice. They give you like a little card there. Look at that. Sorry for coughing. The pre-workout dust is getting into my lungs. So anyway, without further ado, let's measure out half a scoop here. Alright, that's maybe 3/4, but it's whatever. In your regular shaker cup, put her back in there. I will say it does smell phenomenal. It smells great. Alright, we've closed her up. Let's try her out here. Shake her up, obviously. First ever taste test. Should be good, nothing too crazy. Okay, so it is very diluted because I've got a lot of water for the half a scoop ratio. It is very diluted, but the flavor is not overpowering, definitely drinkable. Not bad at all. The flavor obviously depends to the powder to water ratio, whatever you do. So if you want it more diluted, you obviously add more water. We want it less diluted, less water, obviously. This is fine. It's essentially just like drinking water. So very good taste. I would rank that probably an 8 out of 10. That's one of the better pre-workouts I have tasted. Nothing too phenomenal where I'm like, ooh, wow, I might get that if I add a little bit more, but I'm not going to. It is 9:30 at night. So yeah, that's my rating on the taste test. So without further ado, let's get into this workout. I might put a little montage, and I'll let you know at the end of the video the overall score. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I don't know if it's coincidence or placebo. Definitely not placebo in my opinion. But today is Monday currently. On Sundays, I arm wrestle for around 4 to 5 hours. So on Mondays, so today, usually I'm almost disabled. Like my arms, I cannot do anything. Can barely lift weights. I usually just do bands for my workouts. But today, don't know what it is. I'm pretty pain free, so I'm able to work out. I don't think it's a contribution to the pre-workout because that doesn't usually help with pain, or who knows, maybe it does. Just feel like I wanted to document it, but right now I'm definitely a little bit more energized. Feel great so far. I've got 55 pounds on the apparatus right now, so yeah, usually I would not be doing this, not with weights at least. But I feel pretty damn good. Pain free. Today's just my lucky day, I think. There is something wonky going on with my left hand here. Let's hit this set real quick. My left bicep though is however very sore. When I'm talking about pain, I'm more so talking about my joints, tendons, bones. If you're an arm wrestler, you get it. Right? Left's a little sketchy. Definitely gonna have to lower the weight. So far so good. I'm feeling great. I took the regular serving size, 1 dose, half a scoop. That's what it says on the tub. Definitely feeling a lot better than what I was previously. So it is currently, 9:40. So I took it around 20 minutes ago. Definitely a lot more energized, a lot more mental focused, have a lot more energy just in my cognitive thinking and physically. And it is not too stimulating. It is not too powerful. Obviously, the more you take, the more the effect amplifies. And so just with the regular serving size, I got no itchiness. I'm feeling great. I would say it is probably a little bit less powerful than a whole energy drink. Definitely a lot healthier for you than a whole energy drink because, almost no calories and no sugar almost. So this is definitely the way to go. So far, this is getting a good rating. If you do hear a sound in the background, that is obviously my AC. It is hot as heck over here. It's like 30 degrees. And safety glasses on, resistance band. Gonna do another set here. Man. Can't be too loud. It's almost 10 o'clock. Neighbors are probably asleep. Can't scream too loud. Come on. Come on. Damn, I just pulled out my arm completely. It's nice. Oh. Feeling good, man. Feeling good. This pre-workout's honestly doing great. So far, I would, before, my mental efficiency, my mental focus, my mental energy, what I say, was probably a 4 out of 10. I was exhausted. Obviously, didn't want to do this, but no excuses. We pushed through. Now, I would honestly say it's probably an 8 out of 10. It's nothing too crazy, but still good, considering the day I've had, the intense day I've had, and how late it is. It's honestly not too strong though. Like, I feel like I could honestly just turn the lights off and go to bed still. So it's nothing too intense. I did take, the recommended serving size. I am not, the average consumer. I definitely do have a tolerance. So this could be, a really great pre-workout for you. When it comes to the physical aspect, I feel great. This is an overall, I would classify this as a 8 out of 10 pre-workout. Definitely, sorry. Definitely good. This is approved by me, I guess. I don't know. As an 8 out of 10 pre-workout. I will say though, if you don't like the itchiness or the tingles, I don't know if it's just me, but I am getting a little bit of a tingle in the arms and in the ears. This happens with me sometimes with pre-workout. It's nothing too intense, just every now and again, you get that tingle from that beta-alanine, right? So that's just me personally. Otherwise, this is a great, phenomenal 8 out of 10 product. And thank you so much for tuning into the video. Like and subscribe. Hopefully I see you guys in the next one. Let me know if you want more kind of pre-workout reviews. Not too much though. I already have heart condition. Don't need to be making it that much worse. Already shouldn't be doing this one, but hey, we all do things we shouldn't be doing, right? Without further ado, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.